I caused my own firing. And it's probably the best thing that ever happened to me. I wanted to stay in New York. I didn't want to go back to Detroit. I had no money. I didn't think anybody would be interested in hiring me. And so I kind of looked at myself and I said, hey, what are my skills? What are the opportunities? And what do I really care about? And I kind of wrote up a business plan and I tried to initiate that plan.
Well, I only quit one job. I've had 11 jobs. I got fired 10 times. So I only quit one job. This was the last job I had. I was selling insurance and I went to amateur night at Hilarity's Comedy Club. I win amateur night. I won $50. I went to work the next morning, walked in my boss's office, told him I was gonna quit. I was a comedian now, because I've been waiting on this opportunity my whole life. He said, look, you're a young man, you got a family, put that stuff back in your desk. You don't have what it takes to go out there and your family's gonna suffer.
The key to ending a relationship is to explain to the person that you're doing it to why it's happening. Because they won't learn anything from it unless you do that. And in my companies, particularly ones where I have a control position, I do that myself. The moment you realize that that person isn't right for the job is the time to take them out of it.
I went from making $25,000 when I was fired at Bear Stearns way back when, and the first year I made $150,000. The more I did it, the more my passion grew, and I've really immersed myself in it. When you love what you're doing, you're not working a day in your life, and that's how I feel.
I took my stuff in the box, back out to my desk, and I'm unpacking it. This is a true story. I'm unpacking in a box. A buddy of mine named Russell Middlebrooks walked up to me and said, hey man, what you doing? I thought you was quitting today. I said, yeah, but I just talked to the boss, man, and he told me it wasn't a good idea. He said, man, you gonna let that dream-killing dude kill your dream like that? He said, man, you funny. If you don't go now, when you going?
The biggest challenge, and I generally find this at sort of the $10 million sales rule, many people have to change in going from 10 to 25 million in sales. It's the natural Darwinian forces of business. And if you don't have the balls to make those cuts and you can't deal with it, you're the wrong leader. When I terminate somebody, I make sure they get a fantastic package. I make sure they get counseling. I make sure that we do everything we can to find them another job, just not with us, because they're the wrong person.
So look at your business. Everyone has people working for them that shouldn't be. Free them from their own failure. They're working in a job that has no future for them. They're not good at it. You lose as the business owner, they lose as the employee. Free them. Let them go find the job where they will be successful, and you go find an employee who will be successful.
Car dealership that I worked for in Lake Charles, Louisiana was Collins Toyota, AMC Jeep, and Renault. I was fired 6 times from that one job. And every time they would fire me, I would be like, oh, okay. And I'm walking in my office and I'd see a customer and I'd go take the customer. I'd close a deal and they'd take me back. It matters that you're successful. It matters to get a deal. It matters when you negotiate that you're successful. If you want to hire good people, I'll tell you the trick to finding great people. Be successful. Good people are attracted to success. It's easy to get bad people. It's easy. Open the door. Hey, we're hiring anyone. They'll all show up.
I was doing deals in Philadelphia and somebody was not doing a good job and I had to terminate that person. And I did it. I mean, it's business. You do it. You have to do it.
It's hard though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't love doing it. The concept of firing is not a very pleasant thing and I don't like doing it. As I said before, I love doing it if somebody really, really deserves it. If they've been bad, if they've been disloyal, if they've been thieves, if they've been doing something, I don't mind it at all, right? That's fine.
Woz and I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. We worked hard, and in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the 2 of us in a garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. We just released our finest creation, the Macintosh, a year earlier, and I just turned 30. And then I got fired. And so at 30, I was out, and very publicly out. What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone, and it was devastating. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me.
At that time, I played for the best college football team in the country, University of Miami, the Hurricanes. So we were national champions. And the #1 goal was to play in the NFL, the National Football League, pro football, and that did not happen for me. That was hard. It was hard. That was a hard kick in the gut because I'd worked for years and years and years to make it to the NFL. I didn't. My friends around me were making it, and they were becoming millionaires and buying their parents' houses, all the dreams that we all had, and they were living the dreams that we had, and I was not.
Playing in the NFL was the best thing that never happened because it got me here. So my point is, look, you're going to get your ass kicked. We're going to get the shit kicked out of us. You got to get up. You got to have faith that the one thing you wanted to happen oftentimes is the best thing that never happened. So have faith and just keep that in mind and keep plugging away.